Hey boys, hope you're still having a good day. Remember to be kind to each other. And don't forget to read the daily readings of the Mass today. Let's see, today we're still in the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 14. Every Catholic church reads Acts 14. I forget where it was, 5 or 7 to 13. I don't know. Anyway, Acts 14. And I believe, let's see, what was today? Acts was, Paul and somebody were traveling, and they came upon a lame man who couldn't walk, and they were preaching, and he was looking intently, and Paul recognized that he was believed, and he said, "Stand up and walk," and he did. The guy stood up and walked, and then the people thought that they were like gods, that they were Zeus and Hermes, and the pagan priests was going to do a sacrifice for them. And they said, "Stop, what are you doing? We're people just like you." You know that story. Anyway, and and then the gospel today is also chapter 14, I believe. What happened in the gospel? Jesus did... I don't know what the gospel is, I've forgotten. But I wanted to tell you about... This is the story of Brendan the Navigator, whose feast day is May 16th. He was a monk. Check this out. This is why I say I always say you want to surround yourselves with people who are going to who are trying to get to heaven. And you want to be a person who's trying to go to heaven, to be around other people. You want to be a good influence for other people, and you want other people to be a good influence. The people you hang out with should be a good influence to you. And please forgive my dirty shirt. I'm going to work. He was a brother of one saint. So Brendan the Navigator had a brother who was a saint. He was educated by 2 different saints, and I didn't write down all the names of who these people were. And he was a friend of 4 saints. So this guy was surrounded by saints. He built multiple monasteries. One supposedly had over 3,000 monks living in it. Their rule of conduct, every order, the Franciscans, the Jesuits, the Cistercians, they all have a rule that they live by. Like they pray in the morning, noon, and night. They say Mass each day. They give alms, or they teach, or whatever it is that their rule is. So their rule was dictated to Brendan the Navigator from an angel. So that's pretty cool. He's also he's also the main character in the story, Brendan's Voyage. That's a story you might look up, Brendan's Voyage. And it's a tale of the monks traveling the high seas of the Atlantic Ocean and evangelizing islands as they travel through from island to island. And it is said that they possibly traveled all the way to the Americas in the 6th century. So the monks may have actually discovered America. On one small island, they celebrated Easter Mass. After Mass, they lit a fire and realized that the island was actually an enormous whale. So how's that? It's one thing to get eaten by a whale, but how about going to service or saying Mass on a whale and lighting a fire to warm yourselves after Mass, and then realizing, whoa, we're on a whale. So that's pretty crazy. And again, as I always say, or not always say, I don't want to really be a martyr, but if it happens, it happens. But I'd like to live to be a nice ripe old age. Anyway, Brendan was born in the year 460 in Ireland. He died in the year 577 in Ireland. So if he's born in 460 and died in 577, how old does that make him? Oh yeah, I'm going to say it. 117 years old. Now that's old. So Brendan the Navigator, please pray for us. Mother Mary, pray for us. All the saints, pray for us. Please pray for the souls in purgatory. And I hope you all having a good day and be good. And yeah.